I didn't think of a story to tell. Hang on, let me think of one. Okay, so yesterday it was the 4th of July, which means that
today is July 5th, but don't tell anybody.
Okay, so yesterday was the 4th of July. And it was like, what the heck, dude? I want him to decide. I don't know the rules. I literally don't know the rules. So yesterday was the 4th of July. Normal rules. And it was like 8 p.m. and it wasn't dark yet. And I was hanging out with my dad, and my mom came out and she was like, do you guys want to do fireworks? And I was kind of tired. I've been having trouble sleeping, and so I was like, I don't really care. I was like, yeah, like, I don't know. I won't be upset if we don't do fireworks, you know? Like, we do fireworks every year. It's not a big deal. And my dad was like, basically everyone in my family was like, oh, I don't know, you pick. And my dad was like, I don't care, you pick. And so I was like, I don't care. Like, what do you guys want to do? And they were like, different. But like, I kind of got the sense that my dad wanted to do fireworks. So, and I was like, why not? You know, we're not doing anything. If I don't do fireworks, then like, I'm not going to do anything better. So I was like, yeah, okay, let's do fireworks. So there was like a local show, and we were going to it, and we were driving like to the fireworks, like to go see them with me and my mom and my dad. And I saw like one of my best childhood friends, like a girl who I've known since literally 7th grade, like one of my earliest friends, who lives in my town, but I haven't seen her forever. She like took a gap year this year. She's actually one of the coolest people I've ever met. She's super cool. Yeah, like started a charity, like really cool. Anyway, I haven't seen her in forever. She was abroad. And like, yeah, I was busy as well. And so, I see her just walking down the road with her sister and her mom, and I like roll down the window and I'm like, hey! and she looks at me and like frowns and like kind of smiles and waves and keeps walking. And I'm like, and my mom was like, Wolf, tell her it's you. And I was like, it's Wolf. And she was like, oh, hi. And I was like super confused. And so anyway, we were both going to the same fireworks show, it turned out. And we were at a stoplight. That's why I had the time to do this. And when we got to the fireworks show, like, she texted me and she was like, hey, where are you? So I like went over and said hi. And she was like, Wolf, I really have to apologize. Like, I went swimming like earlier and I wasn't wearing my contacts, and so I thought you were heckling me. And so that's the story of how I got mistaken for a heckler. From one of my oldest friends thought I was like hollering at her, which is not something I do and not something I think is appropriate. So if you ever roll down your window and yell at random girls who are your friends, okay. No! It's over. It's over. Shut it down. Shut it down, boys. It's over. Everyone go home. He's got Malamar. We can't win this. It's actually game over. There's literally nothing I can do. I actually can't do anything. This game is already over. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. There's nothing I can do. It's all over 100% of the time. I lose this game 100% of the time. I don't know what Malamar does. I just know it's really freaking strong. I have nothing for it. Oh god, Entei. I really need Entei to burn this thing. Who am I going to lead with? Hello? Oh, hang on, I'm getting a call. Hello? Yeah, he's got Malamar. Should I just disconnect? If I disconnect, maybe I can bring a different team. Hello? Okay. He's got Malamar. My hair's a mess. He's got Malamar. I don't know how to think. It's too early. I don't want to do this. I do want to do this. I'm sorry. I'm going to complain less. That's a goal for myself. I'm trying to complain less. So although he has Malamar, we're going to have a good attitude about it. Malamar's a squid. He could use it in the squid off. I actually haven't thought at all about this. I'm leading with either Tornadus or Tornadus, right? Tornadus. I could lead with Entei as well, but Victini's still a problem, right? Even though he doesn't have Hitmontop. I can kill Malamar with Toxic Spikes. He doesn't have Hitmontop. Okay, we're going to lead with Cheetar because I think... but that's going to mess up our Tornadus later. It depends... do I think he's leading with... there's no time. I actually have to lead with Tornadus. Okay. I didn't really want to do this, to be honest. I wanted to lead with something. I wanted to lead with like, basically, if you lead with Victini, I think... No, if he leads with Thunderous, then Cheetar's better. If he leads with Victini, which I think he's going to do, I think Tornadus is better. I don't see where his defog is. It must be... I mean, Thunderous gets it. I think that's the only thing he has that can remove hazards, so I'm glad he doesn't hit on top. Katara. Water Pokemon? Okay. Not amazing. Not amazing for us. That's not the lead we wanted to see. Darude is still really strong, but I would have preferred... I should have led with Tornadus. We get the sand up, which isn't super helpful here. Let's go ahead and hard switch into Amoonguss here. This is definitely our pre-marine answer. No reason to do anything else. Worst case scenario would be like Whirlpool Perish Song, but even that would be okay, I think. Let's go into Amoonguss. We're max bulk Assault Vest if you missed the Team Builder, so Pre-Marina. Let's see. He might have Psychic. However, the sand is going to chip him down, and I don't have to worry that much about chip. Yeah, Psychic from max special attack Pre-Marina does 33% max, so even a hard read here. And if he was Specs, I would just switch back to T-Tar. I think he's going to use a Water or Fairy type move here. Personally, because he can't risk... Because there is a chance, like, Tyranitar is bulky enough that I actually could just go for Stealth Rock and it would be fine, but I'm going to save Tyranitar, I think. I know how the next turns are going to play. I'm going to go into Amoonguss, he's going to go Scissor, I'm going to go Entei, predicting a Scissor, then I'm going to Toxic, predicting his Pre-Marina. And then we're going to Protect, and then go from there. Or I could also Hidden Power Fire, but that's... Hidden Power Fire might be safer, but I don't really want to get Amoonguss stuck on the field. Because I think I'd rather have the momentum, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, this turn he goes for probably Moonblast or Sparkling Aura or Hyper Voice or something. His Sea Crystal is Psyching him Z. I hope he doesn't go... Wait, he could have Z Psyching on this thing. Let's see how much he does. Scald. That's the worst case, because he could burn me now. And I really don't want to get burnt. Big damage. Okay. So wait, how much did he do? He did 221 down to 194. So that's like 20... Hang on, let's just calculate. 27. So Scald did... So he's wow. Okay, so actually, he can't do that without a boosting item. Can he do it with Specs? No, he can't do it with Specs either. That's strange. Wait, he doesn't have Specs. But he doesn't have Psychium Z either. That means he doesn't have Psychium Z, because he just... That was a boosting item. So I kind of want to switch into Entei. Nothing on his team wants to take a Sludge Bomb except for Scissor. But if I'm wrong, what does he go for? Psychic? I don't want to let Entei take unnecessary chip. And how much is Amoonguss Hidden Power Fire doing to Scissor? Regular Scissor. 54%. I'll go for Hidden Power Fire. It's kind of low. It's kind of low risk. Paku. Cure him, actually. Okay. So I should have gone for a Sludge Bomb in hindsight. Okay. Cure him. Does nothing. It's not... Yeah, so he might not be... He could be AV. Oh, he's lefties. Okay. That looks kind of bulky to me, but he's leftovers, so... Don't have amazing answers to this thing. We know he's not... Let's see how much his Ice Beam is doing at most. Because I kind of want to just launch a Sludge Bomb here. Yeah, Ice Beam's doing a bit, but it won't KO, so I think I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb. He might try and get fancy and go for a read. Yeah, he goes for a sub. I don't think this breaks the sub, given how little Hidden Power Fire did. That's unfortunate. So Sludge Bomb doesn't break the sub. That means he's probably got some bulk on that thing. So I have a couple options. If he's got sub, he might have Toxic as well, and I don't really want to go Mew yet. Sub is actually kind of problematic. I'm gonna go for Giga Drain. See what he wants to do. We know he's got sub. Yeah, I should have Sludge Bomb the first time, because if I got a poison there, it would have been pretty nice. However, if he has sub, he might not have Toxic Spike, so I think eventually we might be able to go into Fortress. Let's go ahead and calc Fortress damage here. Fortress, my custom set. Yeah, Curum's not doing that much to Fortress. Sub, he's probably got a nice move. He can't have Dragon move and Fire move. So, if he doesn't have Dragon move, then... Well, if he doesn't... He can't have Toxic and Fire move, I mean. 155 down to 81. This is about 70 damage. This thing is very bulky. Don't freeze. Okay, that's really bad. That's super bad. Okay, that's really bad. That's actually horrible. Okay. Need to not panic here. Need to not panic here. That's really bad. Okay, let's keep calm. He doesn't have enough for all of my Pokemon. The only question is... The real problem is the Malamar, honestly, and the Victini. Big Bertha getting that is really bad. Could go into Sir Spins a lot instead of Toxic Spikes, but I'll take an Ice Beam on the switch. Could go into Entei. The problem is this is my Let's go into Entei. This is my Scissor answer, but we do have other answers for Scissor. That's a really unfortunate freeze. That was a really unfortunate freeze, because now his sub is... I had a free switch there into Entei. Roost, Ice Beam, sub. What's your last move, pal? What is your last move? Toxic, probably, right? Well, there's one way to find out, isn't there? Actually, there's 2 ways to find out. Let's go back and shroom. You're not ice beaming me. Heal some health back, why not? Scout for Toxic. Yeah, Toxic is the last move, so we've seen all the moves, which is great. Let's go into Entei. If he Toxics again, yeah, whatever. Actually, no, not whatever. I should have gone... Maybe I should have not done that. Because he could definitely read this. Ice Beam, full, cool. Okay. Don't freeze. Okay. So he's not doing anything with Ice Beam, but I don't really want to let Entei get Toxic, though. That's the thing. I really don't want to let Entei get Toxic. He's thinking, am I going to do that again? Of course I'm not, right? Because there's no reason for me to do that again. I wish I knew if Entei or this thing was faster. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, I didn't find out because he roosted when I switched in Entei. Goes for an Ice Beam. Let's go Fori. I think we should use this opportunity to set a turn of Toxic, a layer of Toxic Spikes. Just because just one layer is going to really punish switches. And it also means that this Kyurem can't really as easily switch around me. It's really a shame that I didn't break this up. It's really a shame that Amoonguss is frozen because as you saw, like, yeah. It's just bad. Yeah, sub, roost, Ice Beam, Kyurem. I have pressure though, so I'm gonna PP stall him. Oh, if my Entei had sub, this would be... Oh, he might be fast. That would be bad. If he's fast, I'm gonna have some trouble, I think. Because he can just sub roost against me forever. And I don't have any roar or anything. Goes for another Ice Beam. That's kind of unfortunate. Fortress should be able to take this kind of well, though. Yeah, that was really good. That's really good. Good job, Fortress. Wish I hit Aquaberry. I mean, hit Leftovers at the moment, but it's fine. We're gonna go for Toxic Spikes. He can Ice Beam again. It's his best option. Yeah, it's fine. Fortress actually is looking really nice here because we know all his moves. Yeah, getting a layer of Toxic Spikes up here would be really nice. He could go Thundy. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. But I think most people don't like to switch out when they're behind a sub. However, we'll see. He really doesn't want me to let me have entry hazards, I think. I have to do something about this Kyurem. What am I going to do about this Kyurem? Yeah, Amoonguss getting frozen's really bad. I need to switch it in on a Scald again, to be honest. Or else there's going to be bad news bears. Oh, his Scissor might have defog as well. I totally forgot Scissor could have defog. Yeah, that's a big deal. I should have gone Entei instead of going for the switch, because that way at least could Sacred Fire the Kyurem or Toxic it. I mean, it seems to be pretty bulky. Switches out. Okay, cool. So at least we scared the Kyurem off for now. Zuko's the fire thing. Zuko's the fire thing. Great statement, Wolf. Okay. Toxic Spikes are up. That's awesome. I think we go Entei here. Entei's obviously really physically bulky. He can go into... like, the worst case, what? Is he, like, U-turns into Thunderous? But as Thunderous is his only defog, Thunderous and Scissor are his only potential defoggers. Like, neither of those really wants to fight against Entei. So I think going into Entei is fine here. Because now Kyurem can't safely come in. Kyurem can't come in safely. Primarina can't come in safely. Nothing can come in safely here. And we've got bulky Entei. So, yeah. If we poison some of these mons, it'll be good for us. It'll be pretty good for us. Getting a layer of Toxic Spikes up is super nice. We've got poison on poison on Malamar is huge. I keep forgetting he has that thing because I wasn't prepped for it. I do always have the one safe switch to Kyurem to Tornadus as well. I can use Tornadus to kind of mess up that Kyurem a bit as well. Like I can taunt it and then U-turn it and then deal with it, or knock off or superpower. Like yeah, getting rid of its leftovers would be nice, especially with Tyrannosaur. But yeah, I have to watch out for Toxic. And keeping Fortress healthy is nice because obviously this is the only thing that scared his Kyurem out. And I don't think he has anything that can heal well on this team. So he can U-turn here or he could V-create, and neither of them is super bad for me to be honest. Let's see what he goes for. Max HP, max defense Entei. With pressure. Oh god. Focus Blast. Wasn't prepared for that. 202 down to 120. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and calc that. So he seems to be special, which is bad because I was 202 down to 120. So that's a Focus Blast. That's 82 damage. Let's go ahead and pull up Entei. Because I don't know if it's a boosting item, my custom set. That's like pretty much exactly what you expect for it's like the 5th from the top roll on max special attack Victini. So he's probably got other options. Part of me just wants to Sacred Fire. Part of me just wants to Extreme Speed. I think just Extreme Speed is fine, getting a little bit of damage on this thing. Okay, so he stays in actually. I hope he's U-turning. That did very little. So maybe I should have Sacred Fired. That did a little bit. Oh, it crits me, that's why. Do you need to be careful? Focus Blast, U-turn, and Extreme Speed did almost nothing. Oh, it's not supposed to do anything. Victini's surprisingly bulky. Let's see, who are you going into? There's nothing really that wants to take my attacks. Thunderous is your best bet, honestly. Or Primarina. The thing is, he doesn't want to go Primarina because he doesn't want to get poisoned. And he doesn't want to go into... Okay, he goes into Primarina, so he gets poisoned. Okay, so we're obviously going to protect here and just kind of scout his move. We really would love for him to Scald. Yeah, we're going to protect here. He can take a little bit of poison damage. This is nice. Toxic Spikes are really doing well right now. Already poisoning the Primarina. Big protect. Yeah, so there wasn't really anything better for me to do. Getting a little chip damage in the Victini was kind of my best option, I think. Yeah, Focus Blast Victini is going to be problematic. I wonder if he knew that. I mean, I'm sure he knew it had Brick Break, but maybe he was prepared for my counter Tyranitar. Yeah, Toxic Spikes I'm really glad to have those up. But Entei taking a bit more damage than I would like from that Focus Blast and from the Ice Beam before. So yeah, I need to keep Entei healthy. Entei's really important in this matchup, actually, I think. Especially because of that stupid Kyurem. I don't have any way of healing my Fortress, which is bad. But yeah, if I can get some entry hazards up, that would be really nice. I like when he thinks for a while and then like, oh, he goes for the Psychic. I'm definitely going Amoonguss. He's gonna predict me to do something else. He might not go for the Scald just because like he doesn't need to go to predict like Moonblast is always better than Scald, I think. But if I can just heal back, if I can thaw this burn, that would be really important. What time are we leaving today? Flight's at 2, so maybe noon. Yeah. He might just Psychic again. I'm not trying to make... The thing is, Amoonguss takes such little damage from Psychic that... What item is he? He might, like, Splash Plate? He might be Splash Plate, because his Skull did more than it should have, right? His Z Crystal Psyche into Z, so Primarina is on that he could potentially have it on. But let's see. He's really thinking about it. I've revealed all my moves except for Toxic, so he doesn't know my last move. But he knows I'm probably not going to stay in here, right? I mean, I could just Extreme Speed, but... Yeah. I could have gone into Tornadus, but I really don't want Tornadus to get burned, so I'd rather go Amoonguss here. I'm bulky enough that even if he Psychics again... He switches out, actually. Into who? Lyn. Thunderous? Scizor. The Reed! And unfortunately, I'm still frozen, so... Let's go Entei here, I think. Let's go for Entei. That might be a mistake. The Scizor being frozen sucks, because, I mean, he might defog. He's playing really well, honestly. I'm really impressed. Yeah, he's playing really well. Yeah, this is going to be really annoying, to be honest. If I had Stealth Rocks up, this would be a lot better, because I can punish at least the Victini, the Thunderous, and the Primarina doesn't have that much health left. Man, Amoonguss getting frozen really blows. I don't think I should have brought Entei in here so recklessly. He's going to Mega Evolve, obviously. I'm thinking he might defog. I mean, he could defog, or he could read my Entei coming in. He can go for like a Sword Dance, or I don't think he's gonna Sword Dance, but he could knock off. Knock off would be really bad because that's my recovery. Defog. Okay, he just goes for defog. That's fine. Yeah, he didn't want any other of his mons to get poisoned. So, obviously Sacred Fire is my play here, but I'm gonna go for Toxic because I don't think there's no way he stays in. If he goes into Primarina, so be it. So be it. I think there's a chance he goes Victini here. He saw that, like, he thinks that my best option versus Victini is extreme speed, so that at least, but I mean, going Victini doesn't really get him too much. Yeah, defog can make a scissor. So we know where the defogger is at least. Yeah, he played well to position it. I mean, I'm happy to get the poison on Primarina, but... And I'm happy to get some more health back with my Entei, but I would have liked to keep Toxic Spikes up. I also, out of all the Pokemon to poison, Primarina is not the best, just because it's the way that I'm going to fall my Amoonguss, in theory. Because I really don't want to just play the waiting game, because it's a 1 in 5 chance, so most of the time it's not going to happen. Let's see. He's going to switch out. Who's he going into? Hopefully not Katara. Should have Sacred Fired. Okay, now I've revealed all my moves as well. So I'm making a couple big misplays here. I think I'm just going to Protect again. It's free damage on this Primarina. He can't do anything about it. Yeah. I revealed all my moves, which is super bad. Should have Sacred Fired, I guess. Made a couple misplays so far, I think, this game. Munga's getting frozen is just super bad. Yeah, super bad. I could go Shroom this turn. It wouldn't be the worst idea. But I think I'm going to stay in again. He's really thinking about it. There's not much you can do about this, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, I wish I gotten Toxic Spikes up earlier. Or, sorry, I wish I hadn't let him remove Toxic Spikes. I also wish I could have Hidden Power Fire there, because that would have been nice with my Amoonguss. But again, Hidden Power Fire, even though it's a fire move, does not thaw Freeze. I think if he stays in, which I expect him to, I think next turn I just go straight back into Amoonguss. He can read it out again, but, you know. Even if he does, it's not that bad. Yeah, he stays in, so he's taking a little bit more poison damage. Hope he doesn't have Rest in this thing. We've seen Scald and Psychic. Hydro Pump. Okay, that was a good move. That was a super good move. Yeah, so he's got Hydro Pump, which is not ideal. We're going Shroom. Yeah, we're definitely going Shroom here. Connect with the Hydro Pump somehow. I could actually go, either he switches or he goes into... Oh, he's activated Torrent now, so that's bad. I gotta watch out for Torrent. He either switches or he uses Psychic. I think I'm just gonna take this opportunity to try and thaw. Wait, let me think about this. I'm playing really fast. Let me slow down. I kind of want to switch here back into Entei or Tyranitar. I think I'm gonna go T-Tar. Switches. Okay, cool. Now, if this is Paku, who's this? Kyurem? Cool. Okay, so he doesn't know necessarily that I am going to be slower than him. So I think this is a good chance for me to set Stealth Rock with Darude. Although he doesn't really, like I said, he doesn't have any good switches to Stone Edge, does he? Because I could just launch a Stone Edge. Couldn't I? I could just launch a Stone Edge. Right? Am I crazy? Could I do that? What does he have for Stone Edge? Nothing. His best option is Scissor. So which is better for me? A big Stone Edge or a big Stealth Rock? A big Stone Edge looks kind of nice. He might expect me to boost. I want a big Stone Edge. I want Stealth Rocks, but again, we saw how easy it was versus Scissor to defog, especially versus like Fortress and Amoonguss, who's frozen. He stays in, so really wish I had Rock Slide right now. I'm not going to outspeed. I have no speed on this Tyranitar. Ideal situation, he goes for like a Toxic or an Ice Beam. Let's see. Toxic, please connect. I will gladly trade Toxic on Tyranitar for, I will super gladly trade Toxic on Tyranitar for a KO and Kyurem. Please connect. Excellent. Getting rid of Kyurem is huge. Getting rid of Kyurem is huge. Okay, so T-Tar kills Kyurem, because that thing was such a problem for me. You saw that. Tyranitar this game wasn't meant as a sweeper. He was just meant to, set Stealth Rocks and deal with Victini, maybe. If he goes Victini, I'm Pursuiting, because I think there's a chance he expects me to expect the Focus Blast, and I'll go for a Pursuit instead, and maybe catch a U-turn. If he goes Scissor, I can go Entei. Yeah. That's a huge KO for us. There we go. That was kind of the momentum we needed, I think. Although we do still have to watch out for stupid Malamar. Really scared about Malamar. Really terrified of Malamar. He might go Malamar. I hate Malamar. I don't want to deal with Malamar. I don't want to think about Malamar. Oh, Malamar's so scary. What's Malamar gonna do? Oh, it's Psychium Z Malamar. It's Z Hypnosis, Malamar. It's Z Hypnosis, Superpower, Knockoff. That's why he has it. Okay, good thing Amoonguss is frozen. Lin. Scissor? Now, he doesn't know I don't have Fire Punch. I'm just going into Entei. I don't like that I won't have the recovery this turn, but I'm going into Entei. He's got Defog. He probably has Roost. I would kind of expect U-turn and Bullet Punch as the last moves. Right? Good job, TTR. That was a big... Yeah, Amoonguss is frozen and Tyranitar's poisoned, but that KO was huge. Because now I don't have to worry about Cure and Toxicing the rest of my Mons. Like Mew. Big pressure. Alright, what are you going for? U-turn? BP. Okay, cool. This time we're just Sacred Firing. Big damage. Yeah, we're just Sacred Firing this turn. No reason to do anything else. Where he's gonna lose his Primarina, and then he's gonna be running out of switch-ins to my Mons. To my Entei. Because, like, Victini could switch in, but again, it doesn't do that much damage, and it's going to get chipped down eventually. This also means he has no switch-ins to Entei's Toxic. Oh, my mom's calling me. Hello? At 2. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Noon, 11:30? Like... Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah. Scone would be great. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna prioritize packing because I have a tournament match at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna pack and then I'll have time to clean. Yeah, for sure. If we're leaving at noon, I'll have plenty of time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, can do. Okay, thanks, Mom. See you in a bit. Bye. Okay, so we got rid of Scissor, which was great. He overpredicted, kind of like low risk, low reward, high risk play, I think, from his end. So now let's talk about our end. So I think he's going to Z Hypnosis us here. So we have two options. Sacred Fire is obviously better for damage. I think we can make it through as long as we connect with Sacred Fire. I'm going to go for it. If we burn, we'll win. Oh, it's fast? I'm no speed. Okay, but that's fine. I don't really love losing Entei, but I don't... Entei's item, but... Okay, perfect. Okay, now Mew wins this. Not really sure what's going on, honestly. Is he Scarf? Is he not Scarf? Is he Z Psychic? Yeah, the Sacred Fire on Scissor is huge because now he can't remove my entry hazards. Primarily my Stealth Rock, which is going to be my next best entry hazard, punishing Thundurus and Victini, who are his two biggest remaining threats. Entei's doing work, dude. Entei and Tyranitar, they were kind of just there as Victini checks. Though it is worth noting that in this situation, I'm kind of starting to lose momentum. I'm starting to lose Okay, that's Thundurus. Ari, Nasty Plot. You're gonna be Focus Blast, right? Kind of just want a Sacred Fire. How fast is Malamar? It's actually not that fast, not that slow. So he could just be max speed. He could have speed with max speed. Oh, I gotta call my brother. I told my brother to call my mom. Call mom if you want a scone. The problem is Amoonguss is my answer to this thing, right? But the problem is Amoonguss is frozen. So even if he Nasty Plots here and he sets up on me, then I'm gonna Sacred Fire. I might lose Entei, but I think I've got to do it. He does Nasty Plot. I was afraid of this. So I could have gone into... I ordinarily would have just gone to Amoonguss, but frickin' Amoonguss got frozen, so I can't clear Smog. As long as I don't miss Sacred Fire. Okay, we connect. Big damage. Doesn't do that much. Okay, we're gonna have to make sacrifices here, because... So Malamar's burned, Primarina's poisoned, and this thing's nearly gone, but he's not in extreme speed range yet. So, he's gonna go for Electric move this turn, so my options are... Wait, you know what the funniest option would be? Switch to Amoonguss and then hard switch to Tornadus. I could just go hard to Tornadus because I'm Sash. I don't need my Sash, and we know Victini isn't Scarf. So I actually could... My best option here is probably just go Tornadus. This thing doesn't get any Z Psychic move that raises its speed, right? I think my option is just go Tornadus and go for a knockoff. To be honest. Because knockoff will definitely do enough. I could also go into Big Bertha. Take a Thunderbolt and then try and get him to use a different move. But with +2... How much is +2 Thundurus doing? Thundurus versus Tornadus. Is Tornadus team my custom set? And even with HP Ice. But HP Flying... Okay, yeah, we'll go Mungus here. We're taking a little bit of unnecessary damage, but it's not the end of the world. He might not know that he's not in extreme speed range. Actually, to be honest, I'm not even sure if he's in extreme speed range. It's going to be close. Extreme speed can do up to 38, but I think that's close. That's like probably close to 38. It's probably like 36 or 37. So I'm going to go Big Bertha, see what he goes for. T-Bolt. This is going to do 0. We could also use this opportunity to try and Thaw. Focus Blast, Thunderbolt, Nasty Plot. I think we should just do the safe thing. I don't think we need our Sash anymore. We do have to watch out for Victini, but we can always preserve Tornadus, and we do still have Mew at full health. So Big Bertha's going to come back. Ideally, he would Nasty Plot again. I don't think he would, but Nasty Plot or maybe a Hidden Power Ice, or Hidden Power Flying. Psychic. Oh god. Okay, that's going to do some damage. We should survive. Nice. Okay, so we still keep our Focus Sash, which is great. We'll go for a big knockoff. We're definitely faster. Then this should definitely KO. Max attack Tornadus. Knockoff, yeah. Really glad we didn't switch to Mungus there and launch the Sacred Fire. We risked losing Entei, but I think it was definitely worth it. He could be Z-Psychic, in which case I'm not sure we'll KO. He could be Z-Psychic. This is another potential Z-Psychic mon. He's thinking about it. How much is Tornadus knockoff going to do if this thing has no item? Tornadus. My custom set. It's not going to KO if he's got Z-Psychic. Right? But it'll put him in extreme speed range. So we'll lose Tornadus, but we'll gain... Yeah, it's definitely not going to get KO. Oh, he stays in. Okay, please don't be Z-Psychic. Nice. A Guavberry. That was... Okay, so it's really... Okay, I thought that was a possibility, but... You know, most singles players don't run 50% berries, to my knowledge, so actually Bulky Entei not getting the burn there was clutch, and then also Bulky Entei not doing more damage with Sacred Fire is really nice. We're max HP, max defense, so yeet. So he's got 3 mons left. He's got Primarina, Victini, and Malamar. Malamar is burned and Primarina is low HP poisoned, so it's looking okay. It's looking pretty good. And we've still got Mew at full health. And Tyranitar is poisoned but at full health, which at this stage of the game is really nice. And he's got no way to remove entry hazard. Fortress is still healthy. Stupid Amoonguss is frozen, but it's fine. Though Amoonguss being left here would be really nice. He sends in Victini, so let's see how much we're doing to Victini, because we know he's not Scarf. Victini. We're not actually doing that much. Item, let's say like Assault Vest or something. So knockoff would do 53%. I don't think it's necessarily worth it yet. I'm gonna go for a big U-turn. We know we're faster. No need to overpredict here. He could U-turn. That'd be fine. We could U-turn. We can go into Entei. We could go into Entei. We could also go into Tyranitar and try and go for Pursuit. I don't know how much Victini... Let's see. Victini... Okay, it stays in. Let's go ahead and calc this. Yeah, how much does Focus Blast do to... Okay, he's getting close to being in range of Tyranitar on my custom set. Focus Blast is 77%, so... Could also go Mew. Mew actually wouldn't be the worst idea here. Kind of want to go T-Tar. Focus Blast is 77%. So maybe I should save it? I don't know. I think setting the Sand is actually kind of nice here. Although, I mean, I can't reset my Focus Sash. I think he could just Focus Blast... Now, he's going to expect me to go for... Let's see. He's either going to U-turn or he's going to V-Create. I think Entei is fine here. Nah, I think T-Tar is fine. Nah, I think Entei is fine. I think Mew is fine. Okay, he's not going to Focus Blast, right? Because he expects Knockoff. So he's either going to V-Create or he's going to... I'm going to go T-Tar. T-Tar doesn't have a ton of use outside of killing the Victini, so at least setting the Sand up. The thing is, like, if he U-turns here, then, like, I'm still at, like, a good amount of health, and if he... In the worst case scenario, I don't think he's going to Focus Blast. Goes for Blue Flare, which is special, which means he's still in range now of... sorry, that means T-Tar's... I think out of range of Focus Blast. Max damage is 160. How much do we have left? 154. So that KOs It only KOs 3 out of 16 times. We know he doesn't have a boosting item, so let's just pursue here. He might think we're going to bait him into going for a Focus Blast. Connects. So this shouldn't KO. This really shouldn't KO. Most of the time... Okay, yeah. Cool. I'm cool trading Tyranitar for a Victini here. Let's go, T-Tar. Dude, T-Tar's so good. That was the noise I made. And now things are starting to look pretty nice for us. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to win this one. Unless something crazy happens. We're going to go Bird Up. Yeah. Unfortunately, he hit both his Focus Blasts. We could have like, potentially won this 4-0, but we're not. You know, we're definitely not complaining. I mean, sorry, 6-0. VGC Fabbits. Let's go for U-turn. Poison plus Sand's going to stack up really fast. We know he's not Scarf. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're lucky Tyranitar didn't faint there, because it was a roll. It was 13 out of 16 times we were living that, but if we had fainted, I mean, we would have just gone into Tornadus and it would have kind of been the same position, but I'm glad to trade T-Tar for Victini there. Yeah, because this should assure that we win. Because Burn Malamar and like low HP, like Poison Katara, Poison Primarina versus like a Moongus on its own is going to be really hard, even if we're frozen. Go for a Scald, man. Go for a Scald. Let a Moongus fight. Just let him fight. Let him fight. That's all he wants. He might think I'm going to go for like a flying move. I don't have a flying move. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just don't have one. Okay, so T-Tar got 2 KOs this game. He KO'd Kyurem. He KO'd Victini. He KO'd Entei KO'd Scizor. Tornadus KO'd Thundurus. That's something you don't hear very often. I was really sure something had the Z-Psychic. I was really sure something had Z-Psychic. Got a big U-turn. He could have the berry. It is possible. We didn't see an item, and he's just at a berry range. He's just in berry range. Does he have the berry? No, he doesn't have the berry. I think he's probably a Assault Vest. Not positive, but that's what I would guess. Let's go Big Bertha. I love Regenerator. I love Regenerator. I tried to use Regenerator team in singles. Big reads, but it's not going to do that much damage. It looks like he's got some kind of boosting item. No need to get fancy. Go for a big Giga Drain. We can take another Psychic. Unless he's Z-Psychic. But no, he's not, because he has a boosting item, because his Skull did too much damage to my Mungus. Yeah. He might have that item that like raises all special moves or whatever. Maybe he's going to try and make a read. But yeah, at this point, we're just playing for differential. I don't think there's any way he could win. Especially because I think there's a chance that Scarf Malamar, so yeah. I mean, it's not guaranteed over. Like, if he had, like, Z Hypnosis, and then, like, Superpower, and then Rest, Sleep Talk, maybe, and got to +6, maybe? I don't know. I don't think it's happening. If he goes for the Psychic, I respect it. If he crits, he might KO. He doesn't crit, are we going to fall? Nope, Big Bertha sucks. I was just talking about how good a Moongus is. Teacher KOs, Primarina Sandstream. LOL, by the way. Poor Smoosh never hit the field. I was going to sweep this team with Smoosh, but then he had Malamar, so I panicked. Entei was honestly the MVP here. It killed Scizor, and it burned the Malamar. I just wish. Shroom. Good Tornadus. Yeah, Entei was really good here. I mean, I think, like, I respect that he didn't want anything to take Sacred Fire, but I think it was a risky move on his part to just stay in there. He didn't know that I had it. I revealed Protect, Extreme Speed, and Toxic, and I did Toxic the first time he sent out Scizor. But I think definitely, like, I think he said he was relatively new to Draft League Battle, so I remember when I started, like, yeah, like, there's a lot going on, there's a lot to consider, and sometimes it's harder to see the bigger picture, because there's just so much going on, but, yeah, he played really well. This is a good game. That Kyurem really messed me up. I'm really lucky Stone Edge hit, because actually, if Stone Edge had missed there, I think we would have been in terrible space. Because, yeah, like, I really need to get rid of that Kyurem. I think that was probably the biggest thing, getting rid of the Kyurem with Stone Edge, because it was just so hard for my team to deal with. Like, Entei was slow. He might have outsped my Entei. Like, I was trying to save Mew to sweep in the end. And Mew was guaranteed to outspeed, but again, like, I couldn't really do that much to it. And because I didn't have a more accurate move on T-Tar than Stone Edge, like, I really hate low accuracy moves. So, yeah, we got really lucky. We got super lucky. Bird up. Respectable. Knockoff comes out. It shouldn't do that much. Yeah, get rid of my Focus Sash. We don't know if he's Scarf or not. But we'll go for a big U-turn here. Should win the game. Even with the berry, even with bugberry, tangaberry, is that the bugberry? Scarf. Okay, I thought it might be Scarf. When I outspent my Entei, I was like, yeah, I don't know why you'd be this fast if you weren't Scarf. Big damage. Cool. So Tornadus gets the KO. Tornadus KOs Malamar. And that's the game. So, cool. A 5-0 win. So we're currently 5-0 with a 5-0 win. Differential is really nice. Only T-Tar goes down this week, which is great. Good job, T-Tar. Yeah, I got a pack of stuff, so I'm just going to end the video here. But thanks for watching. And, yeah, strong start to the WBE Season 2. I'll see you next time. Peace.